gonna finally try to send up my drone. Because thanks to the great support of our patrons and people over PayPal, we were able to purchase a drone for UNTIE Alliance. Thank you very much for that. It's pretty awesome. And I have to say I've had it for quite a while, but I've been so scared to send it up because I was afraid to break it. And well, now I'm finally gonna dare and send it up to get some shots from the beautiful San Blas Islands from the air. But first I have to try and calibrate it. Let's see if I can do that. I tried to calibrate the drone on the boat, but it doesn't seem to work, probably because of the movement of the boat. So we're packing our bags and gonna give it a try on one of the beautiful little palm tree islands. So now we're on this little paradise island. I've never been here before on this island. It's really pretty. And it's a beautiful view all around it. Like you see little islands everywhere close by. And we're just gonna give it another shot. Let's see. What'd you find?
He'll be the good luck today of the drone.
I think Mickey did do us a good favor. He helped us at least. Because we did the calibration of the accelerometer like 15 times on the boat. It didn't work, and now I did it once here and it's green. It's all working. Thanks, Mickey. So now we're gonna do the radio controller calibration, and fingers crossed that this is gonna work just as well.
Abracadabra.
Abracadabra. Up. Ah!
Abracadabra!
Magic! Ah! Look at it! You think I should put it up?
Do you know how?
Yeah, the German has to read the map. Flight, no crash, just you know, just a little bit of excitement. Good boy! Good boy! Or girl. I don't really know what you are yet. How come we're back on the boat? Nika decided she wanted to go to another anchorage. What? And I thought you were going to say something about my unprofessionalism of not bringing a second SD card. Well, I don't like to blame people.
You don't like what?
I'm just joking. We did forget the SD card though. Somebody who goes to an island to film with their drone seemed to forgot an empty SD card for the GoPro.
A spare one.
Spare one.
I did have one. It's not that I didn't have one.
But you did bring your batteries this time.
I did bring 2 spare batteries. Well, I think it's a good idea to go.
I don't think it's anybody's fault. We're going to check out a new anchorage that we saw. Because we have some form of professionalism. We're trying it when there's a rain squall to the port and the sun is on its low. That's how we do it around here. So this is where we were at Bupagona, and then now we're going to Sichidu. mind the...
Which is where we just were with the dinghy, but we wanted to bring a big boat.
Well, I think I've just been through the worst storm of my life. Well, you can see we were filming the storm and everything was getting a little dark and choppy, and but the winds are still all right, you know, like between 20, 25, maybe not too bad. But, well, it didn't stay with that. It went up quite a bit, probably, I don't know, 60, 70, something. Pretty bad. Actually the tops of the waves were flying off. So it wasn't only the rain, and the rain was really intense, and it was just so loud, it was roaring. And we were outside trying to lash things, and Maria was trying to keep the boat in the wind, and we lost the solar panel. We gotta go on a mission to find it, try to get it back, and it was pretty crazy.
Heck yeah.
So how was that storm?
It was pretty intense. The lovely first season Chakasana of San Blas.
It wasn't the first, but it was, I think it was the second, but it was
Well, the strongest.
the strongest.
It was the strongest that I have been in San Blas.
The strongest ever, and you've been here for 5 years.
Yeah, it was definitely the chicken's ass.
Culo de pollo.
Pollo de pollo.
That was a serious culo de pollo for sure.
It was.
And I was wearing a fairly loose shirt, so it kept on like flying around, and it went like all over my face. Like it just kept on flying like Chong! So in the end I just took it off. And I was running around like crazy and like laying over the solar panels to wait until, you know, to wait for a right moment to lash them down again more probably. And then I was looking at Maria at the helm, and her shirt was completely like blown off as well. So that was quite a fun women in the storm situation on a boat. And it was, you know, even though there's a crazy storm going on, you look at each other and it's like, yep, it's kind of funny. And well, afterwards I could feel how, you know, once it was all over, I could feel myself going like, boom, 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 you know, and then you actually realize, wow, this was a crazy storm. We did drag a little bit, but not really badly. We didn't hit any reef. We lost a snubber. It just totally, like it didn't chafe, it just really popped. And we might have lost 2 cushions. We lost the hose of the rain catcher, and the awning in the back broke. Well, we're gonna do a little grid system with the dinghy to figure out where we, to find a solar panel. And we just headed out. We're just starting to tell Maria, and actually the solar panel is lying right underneath Jojo. So it's a little deep here. Maria's got the big fins out, and we're gonna tie a line around her and send her down. Then once she's done, I'm gonna try and help her and pull her up with together with the solar panel. Let's see.
In space. Look at the superhero. Yay!
Teamwork. We found it.
You got it.
Yeah.
Dove down bloody 26, 30 feet grabbed onto like heavy.
But I had the brute beefcake on the top. That's what I was picturing as it coming up. It's okay, she's got me.
Good job, superhero, on saving the solar panel.
High fives.
High five. Got the drone flying, and we also were able to mount the camera, and it was recording, but unfortunately there's something wrong with the gimbal and all the footage is like really wobbly and moving a lot. The second time when it because the battery went down out, and then the homecoming function goes on, and then it comes down, so kind of like landed in the sand a little bit on the side, but we saved it, I think, just in time. And now we've got a beautiful fire going, and got some food, have a really stunning sunset, and just enjoying the day after the crazy storm. Well, I guess we have to figure out what's wrong with the gimbal, but before that, we will have some charter groups coming next week for our Untie the Lines charters, but more about that next week.